What's happening, Team VH? Getting set up here. A little slow on the setup. Sorry about that. Getting ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Get my JoeStrong peeps ready to go. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Having a good day. We're going to get this JoeStrong ripping in a second. Okay. Having a couple minor technical difficulties. Give me a sec. And we'll get this going. Okay. Good. All right. I think I'm ready to rock. Good morning, everybody. Everybody having a good day. Hope everybody's off to a good week. It's Tuesday. We're going to have a good workout for you planned right now. We're going to do our usual leg day JoeStrong, kind of power, explosiveness, and a little bit of, cardio to finish things out. It'll be a little bit of a tough workout today, so we'll have some fun. Today we're going to do, a good warm-up. We'll do our normal, warm-up. I'm going to show you how to do some hip and ankle openers today, so we'll have some fun with that. All right, flexibility and mobility are a real key to longevity in training, right? So, it's really important that you maintain that. We're going to do some rhythm drills today, some plyos. So we'll do some jumping like we usually do on Tuesdays. So we'll do a combination of a couple different types of jumps. All right, get loosened up and warmed up really good. Then we're actually going to spend some time lifting today, and we'll do a little bit more lifting than we've been doing on Tuesdays in the last couple weeks, just because I feel like it, right? Because I want to get my lift on, okay? And then I got a really great 10-minute finisher for everybody today that's going to smoke us out, right? So so we'll train hard, we'll get our lift on, we'll get jacked, okay? And then we'll finish out with a little fire breather to get things popping at the end, all right? Have some fun at the end, all right? Don't forget, this weekend, the Run for Response. Get out there and do our virtual 5K. Sign up at VarsityHouseFitness.com/Week of Wellness and get out and have some fun with us and, run, walk, jog, lace them up, get out there, help us raise some money for a really great cause and do something positive this Memorial Day weekend besides barbecuing, drinking margaritas and beers and stuff like that. Okay, let's get our run on first and then we'll get to the margaritas and beers, all right? And barbecue, have some fun, and plan some fun stuff for the weekend, and let's try to get out and do something nice and have a great weekend. I can't believe it's Memorial Day weekend already. It's like crazy, going so fast. All right. So for today's workout, we're going to need our normal. We're going to have some. Let me put my box too. We're going to need some. We'll need, just some dumbbells. If you have bands, great. If you don't, no big deal. All right, we'll have some fun without. We don't need them. Let's see if this turned back on yet. Nope. I want to get my music popping in here, and then we'll get warmed up. All right, so let's get. All right, JoeStrong, we've been going 3-minute roping. All right, might have to up it to 4 to get things moving. All right, so we're going to get 3 minutes on the clock. Let me set my watch for 3 minutes. All right, I'm going to get 3 minutes on my jump rope. You have no sound? Does anybody else have sound? Anybody else have sound? Is anybody else having a sound issue? Can somebody write in if you can't hear me? Okay. So, Colleen, it must be you. Turn your sound on. You gotta turn the volume up, Colleen. We're about to turn the volume up right now. Hold on. It's about to get wild and crazy in here. Kenny P's got sound. OG's in the house. Got the sound. Hold on. I'm getting my other, I'm getting the iPad ready for a little, we need some dance music up in here. Get ready to rock. There we go. All right, let's get going. 3 minutes on the clock, gang. Jumping rope, jumping jacks, high knees, on the bike, whatever you got. Let's go, okay? Good. Everybody's gonna get out and run with me this weekend. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do the 5K every day, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay, why? Because I'm crazy. Because I got nothing else to do. All right, so I'm gonna walk, jog, run the 5K every day this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You have 3 days to get your 5K done. Tag VarsityHouse Gym in your Facebook, hashtag VHStrong, okay? And post a picture of you, your family, your friends, whatever you got, okay, doing the 5K along with us. But most importantly, make sure you sign up, register, and donate to the Steven Siller Tunnel to Tower Foundation. $5, $10, $1, whatever. Donate something for a great cause that supports our frontline heroes, EMS workers, cops, police, firemen. And they're trying to raise $10 million to help families who've lost a frontline worker to COVID-19. So, great cause, great charity, fun community. Step up, Team VH, let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Let's get it going. That and some really good food tonight, or I mean, this weekend. Nice job, nice job. Good, good. Good. Let's get our warm-up drills. Squat it out. Let's get 10 squats. Lunge. Good, on our backs. Leg kicks, 10 aside. Hammies are a little tight from those swings yesterday. If you worked out with me on Monday, we tried to do 100 swings unbroken, or 100 squats unbroken. I got to 70 before I had to stop. And I stopped because I felt like my form was tanking a little bit, and I didn't want everybody at home seeing some sloppy swinging and think that that was okay. So I took a couple breaths at 70 and then finished out with 30, but that was really tough. And that was with a 55-pound kettlebell. So, you know, I think I'm gonna set a goal to try and do that once or twice a week for the next couple weeks and see if I can get up to doing the 100-pound kettlebell for 100 reps. And that would be pretty tough. So I'm gonna start incorporating the heavy hundo into my warm-ups a little bit and see, bring that elbow in. Down here, nice and low. Let's rotate. You can do the 100-pound kettlebell for 100 swings, unbroken. That's pretty good. Okay. That's some pretty serious back, hamstring, posterior chain strength, but also some really great endurance too. That's gonna be super hard on the grip, right? Holding that kettlebell for that long is hard. Okay, drop it in. Rotate. Good, let's do our hip unders. Switch. Switch. Nice one. Good. Let's do our hip rounds. Okay. Let's do circles today. So let's get 15 circles to the front, and then let's do single leg glute bridges today just to mix it up, all right? So 15 big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, glute bridge, single leg, cross one, give me 10. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. So we're going to do a little warm-up drill to open the hips. Now I'm going to use a kettlebell, but if you have a med ball, a dumbbell at home, that's totally fine. This is called a goblet hunt, and I'm basically going to get down into a deep goblet squat. I'm going to hold that bottom position, and I'm going to kind of rock my body side to side. This is a great hip opener. It's a tough exercise, so if you're lacking a lot of hip mobility, flexibility, stuff like that, maybe do your first round with no weight, okay? So, all right, so I'm gonna get the kettlebell up into the goblet position. I'm gonna squat, right, down into a deep, wide squat. I'm gonna sit down here and see I'm gonna rock back and forth. 2, so this is great. I'm getting the hip mobility, I'm pushing out with my hips, but every time I lean over to the side, I'm getting a lot of ankle mobility. This is challenging for most people. One more. 5 rocks. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, then we'll go right from there into a 3-way hip flexor. All right, so remember, 3-way hip flexors. Forward, packed core, stretch the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center, out one foot, hand on the ground, drop into the 45-degree angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to center, reach straight up over the top, push this hip out to the side. Hold the kettlebell too if you have one. Or dumbbell. Reach, 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 reach. Good, switch. Okay, right? Front foot forward. Into the hip flexor stretch, nice tight hip flexor. Okay, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in, over 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Back to square. Up over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. And now we'll do some ankle mobility. And that's just going to be, okay, I'm going to go from calf to flex. Calf straight, calf stretch, knee flex, Achilles stretch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Switch. Okay. Leg straight, calf stretch, knee bent, Achilles stretch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Okay. We'll start back from the top. Go back to our goblet hunt. Do these one more time. Okay. Hold it in. Okay, get that deep squat. Hold it down here. Right. Rock side to side. 1, 2. Spread those knees out. 3, 4, 1 more. 5. Good. Okay. Right to our 3-way hip flexor. Okay. 1, 2, tight core. 3, 4, 5. Good. Leg out 45. Drop to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Back to square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Switch sides. Come in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch out wide. Come in 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to square. Over the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do those Achilles stretch, calf stretches again. Okay. Now you can do these double. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's do one more each side. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. All right. Good. Nice job. Okay. Loosened up nice. Remember, when you're warming up at home and we're doing our stretches, that we should probably not hold our stretching for more than a 10-second period pre-workout. Okay, so like if I'm about to train like we are now, I'm holding my stretches for generally about 5 seconds, 10 at the max. Okay, anything longer than that, that starts to put a serious strain on the muscles themselves, the tendons. You can actually wind up like pulling something during your training session. You want to do more static stretching to focus on long-term mobility changes and improving your range of motion long-term. Then that's done after training or in between training sessions or like on off days and stuff like that. And then I can hold those stretches for 2-3 minutes, okay? So I might get into a hamstring stretch and hold for a 3-minute count, okay? And that's gonna be, you know, much more effective for long-term lengthening, but could be detrimental during or before a training session. It's great to stretch in between workouts or in between sets and reps and things like that, but only holding things for a couple seconds. So just a little tip for everybody at home, you know, don't hold stretches too long before or during your training sessions, okay? Keep moving. All right, so here's what we got, okay? We're gonna do each of these separate. So I'm gonna do a bench jump, which is kind of taking place lately for my box jump since, right, I know most people at home don't have boxes, okay? So if you don't have a bench either, and you don't wanna jump on the bench, or you can't, then just do a standing squat jump. But what I want you to do is I want you to try and do these with a stiff leg. So if everybody can see me, all right, so normally when we do a jump, it's gonna be, right, I load up and then I jump and land, right? Well, on this one, what I wanna do is jump and keep my legs long while I'm in the air. And it's a lot harder, and it makes a jump like a bench, which is generally would be very easy for me, much, much harder. So again, that looks like this, right? And I keep those legs stiff, okay? As I'm floating through the air, I'm kind of in this position as opposed to being in that crouch position. So we're gonna do 8 standing box jumps or standing jump. Now, if you're doing this standing, you just do it like this, right? You're just gonna stand, jump, keep those legs stiff, right? And jump. Tough on the box, all right? So you can get yourself a little box, a bench, or just do it in the air. We're gonna do 2 by 8, okay? 2 sets of 8 stiff-legged jumps. Stiff-legged jumps. Take your time on these. Step down off the bench or box. Don't jump backwards. Ready? Let's go. Set. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good. Okay? So, quite a bit harder that way. Quite a bit tougher. If you can't jump at all, period, okay, Alan, you could just do squats, maybe try to do a speed squat, just try to think about increasing the rate in which you're ascending and descending, but limiting your range of motion to protect your back, knees, and hips, okay? So that's what I would do. So if I can't jump or you have somebody who can't jump, then it's just, I'm working on speed of implementation of a regular squat. Focus on kind of dropping out fast, catching yourself at the halfway point, and reversing hard, okay? All right, let's go. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2, 1. 7. Last one. 8. Good. Nice job. That's easy. Easy money. Okay? Couple seconds break. We'll go to the next one. All right, that's going to be our split jumps. We've done these before. All right, these are all pretty common variations that we've done. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go with our split jump, all right, a lunge jump. Now we're getting 2 by 10, 2 by 10, Okay, so I'm gonna jump hard. Make sure we're using your arms. I wanna load up, I wanna fire up as I come up out of that lunge. I wanna jump as high as I can, switch my legs in the air, land soft and rebound, okay? So we get 10 reps, 10 reps. Let's go, ready? Set up, set, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good. That's a sec. Good, one more time. Okay, ready? Set. Now the other variation, I'm gonna try to do with your hands on your hips. It makes it a little harder on the legs, right? You get a lot less momentum out of it. All right, but another variation. Let's go, ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. Most injuries in adults, mucoskeletal injuries, you know, if you're 40 plus, occur from, you know, deceleration, right? Tripping on a stair and having to catch yourself, slipping on a wet surface, right? Trying to play a pickup game with your 12-year-old kid or something, right? And getting crossed over like Jordan in The Last Dance. All right, getting dusted. Yo, anybody who saw The Last Dance, I'm sorry, but Jordan's the GOAT of all sports, of any sport. Literally probably the best, the greatest competitive athlete that's ever lived. Amazing. The Last Dance was a real masterpiece. I thought it was fantastic. If you're a sports fan and there's no sports right now, that's the best thing since, you know, since the Super Bowl. All right? Okay, rhythm drills. Some plyos. All right, so you got a little towel or just a line on your floor in your garage, and we're gonna do our front to back hops, side to side hops, and some wide outs. All right, and it's gonna be, again, it's 3 by 10, or 2 by 10, 2 by 10, and we're gonna do those. Now, if you can't for some reason jump and do these, okay, you could just do toe lifts, ankle flexion, okay, you could do side to side, kind of slow skaters, right? You can do a bunch of different things to mimic the lateral forces and stuff from jumping, all right? So let's go, front to back, 10 hops each. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wide out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay? Easy. Cash money. One more time. One more time. One more time. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay. Good job. Good job, everybody. All right, so I'm going to grab my big kettlebell. And so here's what we got to start off our strength portion of today's workout, a breathing ladder. Now, this is a great way to learn how to control your breathing under stress. Super important for our athletes and competitive, athletes right? But also important for adults. You hear training, I see people stress breathing and stuff like that. You know, staying calm, focusing on nasal breathing and deep inhalation and filling up your lungs will recover your heart rate and respiratory rate 3 times faster than, you know, the theatrics and Academy Awards of, you know, rolling around on the floor and things like that, right? So the best thing to do is just hands on your hips, a couple deep breaths, right? Clear that carbon dioxide, get some oxygen in there. So here's what we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna do a breathing ladder with a kettlebell swing. And that's gonna be 1 to 10, 10 to 1, right? So it's gonna be 1 swing, 1 breath, 2 swings, 2 breaths, all the way to 10, and then we start at 10 and come back down, right? So it's 110 total reps if you're doing this with me. It's gonna go quick. It's gonna be 3 minutes up and down, right? So you're gonna get a good cardiorespiratory response from this, all right? But you're gonna try to do it in line with your breathing and not let your breathing, right, like get erratic, okay? That's one. Now, if you're at home and you don't have a heavy kettlebell, you can do this with a dumbbell, a set of dumbbells. You can do dumbbell squats, right? So you can take a set of, you know, you want to go heavier on this. Like I'm using a 70-pound kettlebell. So for my guys at home, you know, maybe 50 to 75 pounds on a kettlebell. And if you're holding a dumbbell here like this, you could use a 50-pound dumbbell. It's going to be hard. Now, if you're at home, like my dude Kenny P, or some of the people that I know only have light weights, you could double the reps. You could go 2 to 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, all right, and 2 to 20, and just go two squats, 1 breath, 4 squats, 2 breaths, right, something like that, and you can mix this up, okay? So you do your best to do it, right? As a general rule, a breathing ladder, you want something that's pretty tough, all right, and on the weighted side. So, all right, so again, I'm gonna do it's 1 to 1, 1 movement, 1 breath, all right? So when we work up to 10, it'll be 10 swings, 10 breaths, okay? Once we start, we go all the way up, we'll get to 10, we'll take our 10 breaths, we're gonna hit 10 again and start to trip right back down, okay? So this will be tough. Again, 100 swings 2 days in a row, back's gonna feel tomorrow. All right, let's go, ready? All right, remember if you're doing a kettlebell swing, every kettlebell swing starts from the hike position. I do 1 good swing, put it back down, stand up. 1 breath, 2 good swings, put it back down, stand up. All right, clean, good technique. All right, let's go. Ready, set, hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, good, 4 breaths. 5, good, 6, 6 breaths. 7, 7 breaths. Pulse breathe. 8, 8 breaths. Pulse breathe. Right, I want to inhale through the nose, deep inhalation. Whew. Squeeze and breathe. 9. 9 breaths. 10. 10 breaths. 10 again. 10 breaths. Right now we'll work our way back down. 1. A little Wim Hof. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 9 swing. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! 9 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Max inhalation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Good. 8 breaths. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 and done. All right, nice job. Woo. That's the breathing ladder. Who's high from all the breathing? Woo! get a good oxygenation, right? A lot of times, you know, when we're teaching people how to do these, the big thing is that they don't breathe like that normally, right? So it's almost like breathing through a straw. You can almost hyperventilate yourself. People get a little dizzy and things, right? So, Kenny P, you still there? You didn't pass out on the floor. Alan, okay, I got to call the ambulance, got to call the gurney. All right, everybody give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're still there. You didn't pass out from hyperventilation. All right, so great way to increase lung capacity while strength training. You could do this, you want to make this brutally hard. Last summer, me and Big Jake Serezna, who by the way, we're doing a big bench basics, you know, live training session this Thursday at 11 a.m. So anybody wants to tune in and learn how to get a big old bench, right? My bench isn't anything what it used to be, but it used to be 435, and Big Jake benches like 475 for reps. So he's a freak, and we'll show you some of the techniques and things that we've done to get that bench up. All right, but when I was training for Jim Jones, when I was really doing a tremendous amount of aerobic capacity work, strength training with breathing was very important to maintain that lung capacity. So like last summer, me and Jake did a big front squat series, a 1 to 10, 10 to 1 front squat series, breathing ladder. That was brutal. Absolutely terrible. Alan, get up. Alan, get up. Somebody call 911. Alan's on the floor. All right, gang. So let's move on to the next exercise. We might not get to the finisher today. I might have to leave you guys with the finisher. We're kind of moving a little slow here, but I think we're doing some quality stuff. So it's always nice to kind of switch gears a little bit. Let me grab a plate. All right. The rest of these are only 2 sets each, so these will go kind of quick. All right. So I'm going to do a descending skater squat. Now at home, if you have a chair or a bench, you could do a single leg box squat. You could do a single leg box squat, okay, and do those. Now I'm going to do a skater squat, and I'm going to do a descending skater squat. So I'm going to do my first round on the high side, right, touching my knee. Remember, the skater squat is this one, right? And then I'm going to take a pad away on the second set and go a little lower, right, make it that much harder. So if you're following along at home, right, again, we've talked about lots of ways to make your workouts more intense, right, range of motion, time, power output, load, right. I'm going to stay with a 10-pound plate, but I'm going to increase the range of motion. That's going to make the same exercise that much harder, okay? So let's get 8 aside here on the first round. All right, so I get that leg up, plate out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch. Set up. Leg up. 1. Don't push off that back leg. 2. Puts it on. Go. Start it. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I should always start with my left leg. There's my left leg sticks. All right, so I'm gonna rest 30 seconds, and we'll go back. I took a pad away. I'm gonna do the next round. All right, it's gonna be that much harder. Oh, I can't wait to get to working out. Do some outside workouts. Who wants to work out on the back grass with me? On the outdoor turf. Come on. What? Come on, Mr. Governor. Why can the beaches be open, but I can't have 10 people on the turf? You can have 5,000 people on the beach, but I can't have 10 people on the turf. What a bunch of bullshit. All right. All right, let's go. Let's get another 8. 1. Oh, that extra 2 inches makes a difference. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. Last one. 8. Skater squats are tough. If I took this pad out, I don't think I'd be getting out of the hole there. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 7. Let's go. 8. Good. Woo! Let's go, Big Chris Conover. Let's go, big dog. All right, gang. 2 sets of heavy RDLs. Now, heavy is relative to what type of weights you have. All right, I got 2 65s here, so I'm going to grab my 130 pounds or so, and I'm going to do my RDLs with these. Oh yeah, put them right here. Kind of bend over quite as much. All right, 2 sets of 6. I'm going to get with this weight. Again, if you've got light weights at home, you might just be rolling more reps, okay? So, depends on what you have going on. All right. We got the tunes ripping. Okay, let's go, 2 by 6. I'm gonna go with a wider stance on these today, just because, right? I'm gonna switch up, I wanna switch variations. I did a bunch of swings this week, just mixing things up, okay? So I'm gonna get my weights, right? Comes here, 6. 1, 2, 2, 4. Good form, back flat. 1 more. 6. Good. Good. Right, so like if you're somebody who, you know, is worried about squatting or deadlifting heavy, right, pulling a heavy weight off the ground, okay, pulling the weight off the ground or putting a weight on your spine, right, pulling a barbell or dumbbells off of a chair to a standing position and going heavy in an RDL is a great variation for people with lower back, hip injuries, because you're not spinal loading and you're not in a totally flexed position when you're deadlifting, pulling weight off the ground. So like me, you know, now on camera, I'm using 65s. I'm still doing some of my own training off camera, and I'll work up to 315 on these, right? This is the one exercise where I'll still go pretty heavy on. I don't generally deadlift or squat really heavy anymore just because of my back, right? I don't want to toss my back out. But I will go heavy on the RDL, and it's a much, much safer variation going from top down, right, to about 2 inches below the knee than it is from going from the ground up or putting a heavy weight on my spine, right? At 40 something, right, I'll be 44 next month. You know, you gotta play smart. You gotta play smart. I want to keep training for the next 20 years plus, right? I don't want to have, you know, a spinectomy. All right, let's go. I did that for the first 20 years of lifting. Destroy myself, okay? Let's go. Ready, set, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. That's it, just 2 sets there. Okay? Put our dumbbells back, give a kick. Boom. Alright, we're gonna do a hamstring curl now. Alright, so I'm gonna do a bandit variation of a hamstring curl. But again, if you're at home, it could be floor sliders, it could be single leg glute bridges, it could be heel bridges. All right, there's a million variations. I'm just happening to do a hamstring curl here. All right, because, like I said before, because I can. All right, so, right, like this. Turn them over. Look at that, kaboom! Right, I'm gonna use a pad. That's gonna give me a little extra top. Okay. Top here. All right. And I'm gonna roll some high reps here. This is a light band, so I'm gonna curl. I'm gonna get like 20, 25 reps. If you have a heavier band at home, that's good. But a lot of times, like I like keeping the hamstring work on the higher side because it's a good tendon finisher, right? A lot of people pull their hammies back. Doing high reps with bands helps build up the tendons. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 20 is good. 20 is good. I need another pad here though. My hips are sagging a little bit too much. I feel it in my lower back. The pad gives me a little bit more range of motion at the knee. But put a pad underneath your hips. There you go. That's keep your hips up. Don't let your hips sag so much. That was a rookie move. Don't mind me, gang. All right. Last one. Let's get another 20. Go for broke here. Right? You want to this is the set you want to do to your hamstrings are burning and feel like they're gonna tear off, like it's like, you know, a piece of ham. Let's go, ready? Boop. All right. Woo. These off. Good stuff. That's the business, gang. Nice job. Hammies are lit. Nice job. All right, gang, well, we only got a couple minutes left, so I'm not gonna get the finisher today. I'm pretty finished. I'm gonna do a little skiing on my own, right? And I'm getting ready for a big June. I haven't convinced myself yet 100% that I'm gonna do the 30 for 30 ski climb again that I did years ago. If you were around at that time, you probably remember me being pinned in the corner for about 2.5 hours every day for a couple weeks and skiing like crazy. But, you know, I'm looking for something for, you know, mental clarity, and I hate running like long distance. I don't mind running a 5K, but you know, anything more than a 10K is not happening, and it does put a pounding on my body. So the 30 for 30 ski climb is 1,000 meters a day extra every day for 30 days, so 1,000 all the way to 30,000. Those last 10 days, the worst misery I've ever put myself through ever, right? Even more so than the single marathon row that I did, which was 42,000 meters. That was the worst. That's the single worst effort ever. But the 30 for 30, just knowing every day that you had to come in and ski for 2 hours, was pretty darn horrible. So if you want some more fun like that, let me know. All right, so great job, and we'll do the finisher on Saturday. So if you're following along on Saturday, we're gonna have I'll have a great Memorial Day JoeStrong for everybody, Memorial Day weekend, okay? We're gonna be we're going to be shutting down for Memorial Day, right? There won't be any V-fits or anything on Memorial Day itself. I'm going to film a couple workouts, put them in a group. But as always, you can get everything in the group, or you can go to the VarsityHouseFitness.com/week of wellness, and everything's in there, right? And don't forget to come out this weekend and run with us. Have some fun. See you, gang. Have a great day.